So sorry, Sandy, for interrupting you. I know that you were very excited explaining, giving your or sharing your personality, your experience, you know. Now you can continue. You have 45 minutes for you to talk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I lose the inspiration.
Ah, come on, I'm sorry. Okay. So, I mean, this is a question that is not here, right? So, what is something, guys, that you would like to change? If you have the power to change something that you did or you were in the past, what would it be? It can be Sandy or Mauricio, either one.
Um, Maybe I would like to get back in the past and tell to Mauricio from 2017,
Mhm.
man, you have to buy some bitcoins right now and just keep it safe.
Hey, that was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay. Sandy, what about you?
Um, Maybe to learn English when
Mhm.
I was child. So I think in my school
Mhm.
learn or teach English by the only two 2 hours for the week, maybe,
Ah, okay.
and
2 hours per week.
per week,
Yeah,
college.
that is not enough. Uh-huh.
Yes, but in my case, I have to learn for my como por mi cuenta, or
You
maybe
have to learn from your
for
own.
my own,
Exactly.
or maybe interesting more for this subject.
This suck.
So
Okay.
because now is more difficult. So if you compare with when the child maybe.
Yeah, when you
So
were a child, it was a little bit easier, let's say.
mhm,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. And what is something, guys, what is something that you still have it? You still have it from the past and nowadays. The behavior, I don't know. You tell me.
For me, I think that I can speak in public,
You
and
you can speak in pop. Okay, long time ago when you were a
yeah,
child, you had that ability and now you still have it.
yeah, I would say that I still have it.
Okay.
I don't get nervous to speak to a crowd or a bunch of people.
Okay, that's good. Okay. And Sandy?
Uh, what is the question? What is the same? The child with now or
No, I
no?
mean, what is something that you still have it now
Huh?
than before as well? For example, in my case,
Uh-huh.
I always have liked technology. I am very
Mhm.
curious. I like to fix things, even if I don't have the knowledge, but I say, man, I will try it. If I can't, anyways, right? But if I could do something, man, I will be proud of myself later, right? So that is something that I really have all the time. Maybe the adjective is positive, be positive maybe, and also persistence. Yeah. I like to keep it up. I can do it and I will do it no matter what. So that is something that I always have had from the past when I was 8 years old, 10, 15, and now almost 40. What about
Mm,
you?
and then intelligent for this study, and specifically with the math, the
With the
mathematical.
mathematic? Okay.
I remember when I was child, I
Okay.
like it,
Mhm.
and now too, because I like to analyze things
I
or analyze problems.
I see that. Yeah. I have noticed that on you. Mhm.
Yes, so it is the skill I have had before
Okay.
and now.
Okay. So that means that long time ago when you were in high school or in the school, you got good grades in mathematics.
Yes,
Yes.
for the high school, maybe I no more
No more good
uh
grades.
no, but the college
Ah, okay.
university
Mhm.
maybe yes.
Okay. So in high school you were patita de chucho, right?
No.
I mean, you said that you got bad grades in high school. I
Yes,
understood
but
that.
the different context because I changed my routine because
Okay.
I I have studied all day when
Mhm.
the before only study 4 hours
For
for a day.
hours.
So in the high school, maybe it's all day. So I had more subjects. I had more homework. So for me, was a change,
Yeah, it was a
uh,
big change. Uh-huh.
a big change. So in the distance too, because in the college, I walk for my home for the
Mhm.
college.
You used to
So, but
walk. Uh-huh.
I walk. In the high school,
Okay.
no, maybe 45 minutes on the public transport.
Yeah,
So
public transportation.
public transportation.
Okay.
So it's a big change for me. So
Mhm.
the different place because in the college I study on kindergarten
Okay.
to ninth grade. So
Mhm.
in the same place. So
Mhm.
in the high school, for me, was a big change.
Yeah, totally different. Totally different. The environment and everything was different. Yeah. The pressure, the teachers, the friends, everything is different. Yeah,
Yes, all
exactly.
new.
Okay. Now, I need you to create a question. Mauricio is going to ask the question, Sandy, and Sandy, Mauricio, right? So I will give you 15 seconds for you to create any question related to memories, related to this topic. Something, I mean, a question that is going to make you remember something, right? So I will give you 15 seconds right now. Think about it, and let's see what question you can make. Think about it. Think about it. A very hard question. It's easy to answer questions, but when you have to make questions, that is another challenge. Mhm. Think about it. Think about it.
Okay,
If you have it already, let me know.
ready.
Excellent. I like that attitude. Sandy, go with your question to Mauricio.
Mauricio, what is your better experiences and the high school?
So maybe the question
That's
is,
nice.
what was your best
What was
experience
the
in
experiences
high school?
in
Mhm.
high school?
If you're talking in plural, what were your best
Mm,
experiences? So, plural or singular?
No,
Which one? Singular.
singular.
Okay, once again, your question, Sandy?
What was a better experiences
Your best
and your best experiences
experience.
experience?
Mhm.
What was your better experiences in high school?
Be careful because
On,
Mm,
you're
on high
telling
school.
me experiences and you said what was. Was singular, experiences plural.
Experience.
Okay, once again, because I mean, I am here for helping you, for correcting you the pronunciation, right? So for everything that I can, right? So let's see, repeat. Experience. Say it.
Ex- Experience.
Excellent. Very easy. Experience. Once again.
Experience.
Good. You got it. You got it. Now the question, please.
What was
Uh-huh.
your very experience in high school?
Great. That was completely better. So, Mauricio.
Okay, my best experience.
Mhm. When you
I
got the first
asked,
girlfriend, maybe, no?
not the
Oh,
first,
oh, oh,
but
sorry,
not the
sorry.
first. Yeah, but you
Okay.
know,
Excuse me.
I did it. I did it. I did it. I asked someone to be my girlfriend. So I
Okay.
think that I didn't study too much, to be honest. I
Okay.
enjoyed high school, man. I
hmm
studied on public school, so it was all good. At that time, I was studying English in the English Access at Unicais. I don't know if you know
Yeah,
about
yeah.
this program,
hmm
teacher.
Yeah,
So I
Unica.
was in that program.
Mm,
I I did the TOEIC also,
okay.
but I didn't study too much,
hmm
let's say. So I did. I asked to someone to be my girlfriend. She said yes.
Okay.
So I think it was the experience that I remember.
hmm Okay, that's
Yeah,
good. That's
the
good.
best experience
The best
in which I
experience.
was nervous and happy at the same time.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Now your question, Mauricio, for Sandy. Roxy was that? Sandy. Sorry, Sandy.
Okay. Again.
Yes.
Okay, Sandy,
Don't make a
is there
mistake.
any memory?
Mhm.
No, no, come on. I will ask a
Okay.
valid question.
Okay.
Is there any memory that marked you
Mhm.
when you were a child?
Mhm. Very nice question.
Any
Uh,
memory that you remember that really make a mark in your mind
Mhm. First
when
of
you
all,
were a child?
do you understand the complete question, Sandy? Just in case. Okay.
what is the eh?
Mauricio.
Okay, if yeah, is there any memory or
Uh-huh.
any remembering at the time that you were a child that really make like unforgettable thing,
Mhm.
something that you cannot forget about it because it is in your mind really marked and you cannot forget it and you always remember.
Yes,
When he
yes,
says
yes,
Mark is
yes.
this word, Sandy, in the chat. When he says Mark is this word in the chat. Mark.
It's like it's sealed in your mind. You cannot forget about it and you always remember it.
Exactly.
Okay. I have when I was child,
Mhm.
I have facial paralysis.
Really?
Um,
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
so maybe I was 4 years, maybe.
Man,
4 years.
very
Yes,
young. Okay,
yes.
now I
So
wonder
I
why.
I I don't remember exactly
Mhm,
the situation, but I only remember when
mhm,
my mom um went to hospital because I need to therapies every week,
mhm.
and my mom take and put me the how do you say injection
Vaccine.
vaccine one vaccine every day. So I
Okay.
remember that I cried before they put the vaccine.
Okay.
So and because it's only before because
mm,
when the moment don't cry, but
Okay.
the I remember the therapy um for the smell because
Okay.
the cream for the therapy, this smell, I always remember because the cream
Mhm.
is the brand, the Pond's. I don't know
Mhm.
if you heard.
Pounds is the brand, huh?
Um,
Mhm.
and this smell is always remember this moment. So,
Mhm.
but thanks God, I I don't have any mm, how do you say como ninguna secuela.
Secuela, yes, I was
Permanent issue.
yeah,
I
I
would
can,
say permanent issue.
I think that is sequel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sequel.
Because if you speak with me, I speak very well, and my face
Sequel.
uh, you cannot um watch me
Hmm.
any any sequel.
Any sequel, yeah.
Mm.
Hey man, I mean,
I had the facial paralysis too. But
really?
when I was 15 years old, yeah, I did.
15.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Why
All these
you?
parts of my face were like
Yes, is the this.
I couldn't even drink water because the water fell down to my
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah. The water,
Uh-huh.
go. I mean,
Because
went out.
Ah,
it's
yeah, I
the
went out.
middle the face. You when you sleep, you only close one eyes. The another eye.
Yeah,
How?
and it happened to me one day that I went to the cinema, and I
Okay.
remember that day I was really tired. I don't even remember the movie that I went to see. I think Fast and Furious or something like that.
Okay.
But when I came to my house from the cinema, I remember that I felt really tired, and I just went to get a nap, just a couple. So when I woke up, I didn't feel my face, but
Hmm.
I thought that it was because I was sleeping with this side of my face,
Hmm.
and I said, okay, I keep this feeling that I could feel anything in here, even if I told I was a little bit hurry, and I talked with my mother about it, and she told me that I couldn't get my mouth lift like when you smile,
Hmm.
and also my eyes were like fell
Hmm.
down. So this time I couldn't drink water, so
Hmm.
they took me to the doctor, and the doctor said that I got facial vaccines and some
Fa
therapies too.
facial paralysis.
But it was because, yeah, facial paralysis. And
Oh,
she told me that it was because I was in a lot of stress at this time, so
okay.
that's why I got it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I am impressed with this information that you are telling me because Sandy said when she was 4. So four
Yeah, she
years.
was she
So I mean, she
she
was a
was younger.
baby. So I mean,
Hmm.
how can you
I
be
don't know
stressed at
why.
that age? Yeah,
Yeah.
15, 15, even 15 for me is weird because in the 15s, I mean, you are just playing, hanging out with your friends and everything.
But
It's
Uh,
okay.
until that time, I started to, slow down a little bit.
Hmm.
It because was maybe the things that I was telling you, that I was explosive and all those
Hmm.
things.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to keep calm
Hmm.
and take
Hmm.
take it relaxed the things. But
Yeah.
4 years baby, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, this is
I
the
don't know.
first time that I listened to that. I mean, my
Yeah.
wife had that facial paralysis when she was studying at the university because she is a nurse now,
Mm.
right? But she was in a very pressure, let's say, very big pressure in the studies. Sometimes she was, sleepless. She couldn't sleep because she was studying and studying and studying because she had a test or something to do related to the university. And one day she told me that she didn't feel uh, one side of the face, right? I don't remember if right or left, but one side. And suddenly I noticed that these eyes was a little bit, let's say, slower to close. Yeah. So you close your eyes, this one really fast, but the other one is like in slow motion. In slow motion, something like that. Yeah. So it was, I said, Amor, something is happening to your face. But I mean, I was scared. I was scared because I thought that she was going to die or something like that. I mean, I was new with this information, and the doctor told us, right, that was because of the stress. She didn't sleep well all the days, many things. So she had some therapy, also vitamins, yeah, some vaccines, so many things, and we went out to walk, to do exercise. Yeah. So that helped her a lot. Maybe in 1 month she was okay. But at the beginning we were, scared. We didn't know about that. But
Yes,
I mean,
was
she was like 20, 25, I think. She was 25, 26 around, right? But 4 years old. This is incredible for me. This is the first time that I listen to this. Yeah.
I don't know why. The doctor told for my mom that maybe it's for the and this moment my
Mhm.
sister went to visit to my grandmother,
Okay.
so stay maybe 2 months.
Mhm.
So the doctors told that it's for I was alone maybe.
Mhm.
So but I don't remember
Okay.
in this moment. I
Mhm.
only remember the therapies, the the thing
Mhm.
that, for example, when you um the exercise. So como inflar vejigas
Yeah,
or
it's like inflate balloons.
inflate balloons
Also
or
chewing gums.
Ah, yeah, that is like a therapy, right? Showing guns.
uh-huh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you have to
so
move.
different exercise.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So it's only remember, but
Okay.
the exactly moment,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah, you don't remember. Okay. Man, incredible. This is the first time that I listen to somebody saying, I mean, at 4 years old, the first time, to be honest. I cannot imagine that because I thought that this was going to be only for adults or maybe teenagers, right? But for a girl, I mean, a baby, 4 years, my goodness, the first time. I am impressed. Okay.
Yes.
Well, guys, hey, that question was the best one, Mauricio. It was really nice because, we were talking a lot about that. Interesting answers as well. Something that I didn't know. And we have to be careful with our children or maybe somebody else, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, thank you for your time. I don't know if you have questions, doubts,
No.
All good.
comments. No. Okay. Well, uh, I suppose that we will not have classes tomorrow because it's the Father's Day.
Yes.
But,
Hey, happy
well,
Father's Day, teacher.
thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes,
Yeah.
happy.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. The best father, the best teacher here. Yeah. Okay. So I suppose that we will not have, but I haven't seen any information in the WhatsApp group. So I will request the information because I mean that has to be formal. Okay, tomorrow no classes. My boss says, yeah, but in my case, I don't know yet, right? But we still have time for tomorrow, right? So I suppose that tomorrow we will not have classes, but I don't guarantee that, okay? Let's wait for the message in the WhatsApp group, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for your time,
Okay.
for your effort. See you maybe tomorrow, if not Wednesday.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye. Good night.